Hey everyone, this is Spy22, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Magic Duels Origins. In the last episode, we beat up the Warden as part of our training. It's been 4 years in the storyline, and now we're going to progress to the third match. Akros has fallen under attack as harpies mercilessly swarm the city's walls. Every able body is needed. You and the other prisoners are released. The city's last hope to beat back the monsters. Oh boy, here we go. And again, I love the artwork. It's just so, like, it's sweet. Alright, here we go, viewers. The Just versus the Harpies. As you see, we kind of got a bigger hand now, because the deck is actually we're at 43 now. It keeps rising. Now, generally speaking, the general magic is that you have to have at least 60 cards in your deck to at least have a standard deck, and no more than four of any individual card itself, with the exception of mana. So, for example, this Elite Vanguard you see here, you can only have 4 of those in the deck at once. Otherwise, like, you're disqualified. Yeah, this is one of the rules. You can't have more than 4 of a card in one deck. Exception again is land. So as you can see here, we got another card. I don't think you've seen this one before. The Benelish Veteran. It is whenever Benelish Veteran attacks, it gains +1/+1 until end of turn. So it's a 3-cost card. It's a 2/2 creature, but basically it's a 3/3 because of its ability. So let's go ahead and put a Plains in and a Vanguard to get the ball rolling. So it's dealing with the least green deck. Now, green deck is really powerful, but generally speaking, in my experience, green deck usually has large creatures. Large creatures are very dangerous, but they also cost a lot of mana, a lot of land to actually produce them. So, as long as we get a lot of damage in quickly, we should be theoretically okay. But for now, let's go ahead and get some other cards out. We can play the Glorious Charge, but there's no point to. We can go ahead and put the Swift Claw in. And go ahead and feel free to attack with the Vanguard and do some damage. So it's already looking in our favor. Already up by 2. Okay, so it's a green-black deck. Black usually means dealing with death and graveyards, and we'll get into that when we play ourselves a black deck, or we will eventually. Okay, this is one of the reach creatures I was keep talking about in the past couple of videos. It's a Canopy Spider. Reach. This creature can block creatures with flying. So let's say if I put a flyer up there, and odds are I'll probably get them eventually, their spider will actually be able to stop them. And it actually has pretty decent toughness there with 3. So we gotta keep that in mind, viewers. And because he put that card out there, it's a 3 toughness. So my cards themselves, only this guy can really deal with him. But because his power is low, that's also not good. Thankfully, this Canopy Spider doesn't itself have as much attack power. It's only 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put another land in. I'm going to go ahead and play the Veteran. And at this point, I think, yes, I agree. I'm going to skip the attack. Because if I were to attack with my guys, this guy would be able to block them and I wouldn't survive. So that's skip. Now, this guy would probably be able to take this guy out if he chose to block him. So I could have probably attacked with the Swift Claw. They play, ooh, Blood Toll Harpy. It's a flying creature. It's a 2/1. Oh. Interesting ability. When Blood Toll Harpy enters the battlefield, each player loses 1 life. Now, that includes himself. It includes himself, so I'm going to go down to 19. They're going to go down to 17. I'm okay with that. Planes in. Now I got 2 options here. I can put my Charging Griffin in, which I probably should, because it's a flyer and I need flying defense. But the computer is recommending this one. This is a new card. Inspiring Captain. When Inspiring Captain enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+1 to end the turn. That's really handy. I'm actually going to wait for that one though. I'm putting the Griffin in first. Because more creatures equals more power to do. More attacking power. It actually wants me to attack with my Veteran. It's going to be a 3/3. If I choose to attack though, this guy is going to block him and he's going to die. I'm going to skip the attack. Will he attack with this flyer? He will. Now, I could block with my flyer, but I'm not going to because my flyer would die. So I'm going to skip the blocking. We're going to be on even terms now. I'm going to be at 17 health as well. And they'll play another card. They play another spider. And another card. With Fleshmont Steed. Whenever another creature dies, tap him. Okay, interesting. So it's a 2-cost creature. It's a 2/2. Whenever another creature dies, so that's any creature. I guess that's not just me. That's his own or mine. That card automatically taps. Okay, this is a new card. Haven't seen him yet. Sky Spear Cavalry. It's a larger cost. It's a 5 cost. It's a 2/2 though. However, this card's unique ability, Double Strike. This creature deals both first strike and regular combat damage. Now, what that means is kind of 2 things here. When it says first strike, that's basically what it is. You actually get your turn in before the opponent gets to respond. So I could theoretically, let's say, do 2 damage before the computer would even register to actually block that. They actually really can't block. Now the second one, they should be able to theoretically get that's a regular combat damage. So in reality, this card is actually a 4/4. That's not bad. So in this case, I could put the Veteran in. That's okay, because I still got the Glorious charge for later. So yeah, I'll put the Veteran in for now. Yeah, as you see, because they got the boost, they're all stronger now. Like this is a 4/2. He's a 3/3. And this is also a 3/3 flyer. Very handy. Now since his flyer is already out of commission, that just leaves a spider available, the other spider, and the steed. Now once we attack with all 3. Now I could do that and I would still be left with this guy should all the bad cards fail. I'm going to go ahead and do it and see what the computer chooses to do. This goes against my judgment, viewers, honestly. But they get boosted because of their ability, so we'll see what happens. So we're going to let one go through and block the other ones. So I lost the Swift Claw. They lost their creatures. They lost 2, or I lost 1. And I got some damage in. I'll take that. Now they're going to have free reign to attack, but they choose not to. They want to keep it as a blocker. Very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and put my other land in. So now I got 5 land. And I'm going to put my cavalry in. Now this time it wants me to attack with all 4 creatures. I agree. Because whatever happens, if they can choose to take the damage, but if they choose to block, the creatures are going to die. Yeah, this guy's probably going to die. Vanguard. These 2 cards still get through. So I lost my Vanguard, but they lost their Flyer. And at the moment, they only got 1 card out. I'd assume they're not going to attack. And they play a card here. Oh boy, this looks intriguing. So this is a unique card. It requires, it's a multicolor card. It costs 3 regular land of any color. And plus you have to have at least one of a swamp, that's a black card, and 1 tree, which is the forest. Now, when Farika's Mender enters the battlefield, you may return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. So yeah, that's basically, because there's part black here, you can actually, that's just bread and butter. They can bring cards back literally from the dead and really screw around with you. Wonder what card they're bringing back. Oh, they're bringing back that 1 Flyer again. I can understand why. Okay, I gotta think of options here. I can put this Griffin in. Or I can play my Glorious Charge to get +1/+1. So this guy's gonna actually get 2 strikes of 3/3 instead of 2/2. So that's gonna do 6 damage unblockable because they got no flyers at the moment. I'm playing the Glorious Charge. I'm gonna win this match right here. Because this is also a flyer. They can't stop me. I win. Yeah, this one is rather easy. Okay, yeah, this guy's gonna block the double strike. Okay, I'm probably not gonna win this turn. I forgot about him. They can block. And I lost a veteran. No, I'll still win because it's 4 damage. I still win. Never mind. Still, easy. Excellent. With your martial talents and magical skills, you manage to fend off the onslaught of voracious harpies. However, you hear calls for help from the main gate. Before the harpies can regroup, you make your way along the walls toward the cries. And yeah, that'll do it for this episode, viewers. And the next time, we're going to go ahead and challenge the 4th match here of Magic Origins. So this is Pirate22, and thank you guys so much for watching. Any comments, please leave them in the section below. It would definitely help me a lot. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Again, any comments on my playstyle, definitely leave them in the comment section. I'll read them through, make any suggestions and all that stuff. I'll be happy to read them and comments and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. And I'll see you again next time for another episode of Let's Play Magic Duels. See ya. Bye.